Alrighty, yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be playing some ranked matches on My Hero 1 Justice 2 using Eraserhead. So the reason why I want to use Eraserhead today is because, well, first off, I just want to play the character because, well, he's fun and he's one of my favorite characters to play online, so I want to play him today. But secondly, because there's this idea going on right now in the 1 Justice 2 community that kind of like relates to Eraserhead. And I want to use him because, well, I'm going to be talking about this idea that relates to Eraserhead. So I thought it'd be a fun way to talk about this idea. And the idea is basically the new season pass is kind of themed after Eraserhead. And I just wanted to talk about my thoughts about this idea because I think it's pretty interesting. So yeah, that's the plan. We're going to be playing Eraserhead today online. And yeah. Also, before we begin, I just want to give a quick spoiler warning for the latest season of the My Hero Academia anime, and also a spoiler warning for the next character that's going to get added into the game, the next DLC character. So, just in case you don't know who it is and you don't want to know, just know that there are some spoilers in this video. And yeah, so with all that out of the way, let's begin this video. Alrighty, we're jumping into our first match. We're battling a Kami. Ooh, this will be pretty interesting. Let's see how this goes. Alrighty, we're battling a Kami. Let's see what she can do. Let's watch out for those illusions. Ooh, okay, I was afraid that counter was going to actually activate. That's why I hesitated, but, I mean, hey, good follow-up. You know, she took her advantage, and I'm like, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm glad that she took it because, you know, I messed up. I hesitated. I thought that counter was definitely going to hit. But anyway, so let's talk about the topic that, you know, I want to talk about, which is the idea that the season pass is themed around Eraserhead. So basically, in the My Hero 1 Justice 2 community, right now, there's a lot of speculation that the Season Pass, or Season Pass Season 2, is themed around Aizawa. The reason why people think this is because, well, I mean, look at the characters. Each of the characters released so far have kind of like a relationship with Aizawa. Present Mike, Shinso, Kurogiri, they all have some form of relationship with Eraserhead. And the next character that's going to be released, who has been leaked, Midnight, also has some type of relationship with Eraserhead as well. They're all very close to Eraserhead, and that's why people think this season pass is themed around Eraserhead. And if that's the case, that is really, really cool. I like that we got a season pass that's themed around a character. I think that's really interesting, and that's really cool. If that's the case, because again, this is all speculation. It hasn't been confirmed that this season pass is, you know, an Eraserhead themed season. But if it is, that's really cool. I like that. But anyway, so that kind of just leaves the question, if it is an Eraserhead season pass, who is the final character? Because again, Midnight, who's going to be released next, is character number 4, meaning we have one more character to finish off the season pass. So who would be character number 5 if it is an Eraserhead season pass? And my speculation is the only character that I think would really work well if it is an Eraserhead season pass would be the character Chronostasis. The reason why I think Chronostasis would work the best is because, well, first off, the criteria of the season pass as of right now means, we're going to get heroes and villains, because in the trailer they said heroes and villains, and unless it was just, you know, used for marketing, because again, it could completely been used for marketing, but I don't believe that's the case. But then again, if they were only going to add one villain, they wouldn't say heroes and a villain, they would say heroes and villains. But I believe we're going to get another villain. I mean, come on, My Villain Academia just happened, so we have like a plethora of villains you can choose from. But anyway, back to the topic. The reason why I think it's going to be Chronostasis is because, well, first off, again, the criteria being, you know, heroes and villains. We need another villain on the pass because, you know, with Midnight's inclusion, we'll have 3 heroes and only 1 villain being, you know, Kurogiri. So we would need another villain to, you know, fill that criteria, and I believe it'd be Chronostasis, because if we look at Eraserhead's fights between other villains, the only other character that he really had a one-on-one with is Chronostasis back in the Shihai Saikai arc. And I think that'd be pretty cool because, you know, Chronostasis is pretty interesting. He uses time and stuff with his hair. I think that'd be really cool. I made a How They Can Work episode for him, so I think that'd be really cool if they chose Chronostasis, and I think he would make the most sense because, again, he fits the criteria of the Season 2 pass. He's another villain. He's themed around Eraserhead. I think that would make the most sense. But yeah, but if it isn't a villain and they just said that for marketing, I can totally see a ton of characters getting added, like Miss Joke, or maybe Cementos, being that Cementos is actually in the other My Hero Academia game that's being worked on, My Hero Academia Ultra Rumble, so they already kind of have a model for him. But yeah, I could totally see Miss Joke or Cementos or any of the other UA faculty, I can totally see that. But if they are following criteria, I definitely can see Chronostasis because, you know, again, he is another villain that Eraserhead fought, and I think it would make the most sense because we need another villain, and if it is an Eraserhead season pass, then it would make the most sense. Unless there's another villain I'm not thinking of, but he's the only one that really comes to mind that is another character Eraserhead had like a one-on-one with, because in Season 1, he fought Shigaraki, Nomu, and Kurogiri. They're already in the game. Season 2, he didn't really have a fight against the villain. He did fight against Todoroki and Yaoyorozu, but they're already in the game and they're not villains. Season 3, he briefly fought Dabi. And I can't think of anyone else he fought in that season. Season 4, he fought, again, Chronostasis. And Season 5, he didn't fight anyone, again, to my knowledge. But, yeah, I could totally see Chronostasis being the next character if it is an Eraserhead season pass. Also, another hero that just came to my mind, Vlad King. I could totally see him if it isn't another villain, and if they are choosing another hero, I could totally see Vlad King being added. But again, I just think Chronostasis works the best because, you know, it's another villain. He's themed around kind of like an Eraserhead kind of theme. I can totally see it. But yeah, so that's the character I definitely can predict might get added into the game as the last character if it is an Eraserhead season. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. Oof, I'm going to die. GG. Yeah, I left myself open there. That was my fault. But anyway, GG that Kami, and let's move on to the next match. Alrighty, we're jumping into our next match. We're battling a Tokoyami. Ooh, that's a really cool card. I like how it matches Tokoyami. That's like really cool. I like how people match up their cards with their mains. I think that's really cool. Alrighty, Tokoyami, what you got? Watch out for the armor attack. Ooh, nice. Ooh. That's actually really cool. That was a really cool combo, and it's still going on. That was a cool combo. But let's talk about... Ooh, let's not fall for it twice. But let's continue talking about the Eraserhead topic. So, I want to talk about maybe more heroes that, you know, could be the final character if it isn't a villain. So I briefly mentioned a couple of them before in the last round. I talked about Miss Joke because obviously, you know, provisional license and mark, they showed that they were very close. Other characters maybe being Vlad King because, you know, Class 1A and, you know, 1B homeroom teachers would be pretty cool. Also the joint training arc because, you know, that would make sense. They were both like kind of like, they were basically in charge of like the joint training arc, so that would make sense. And then I said Cementos because, well, you know, it's another UA teacher. I think that would make sense. And also with My Hero Academia Ultra Rumble, you know, coming out hopefully soon, seeing that they kind of like use assets from this game for that game, and seeing that Cementos is already a character in that game, it would make sense if they used his model for this game. I think that'd be pretty cool. But let's think of some other heroes. So, what are some other heroes that would make sense? I guess Rocklock maybe, because just like Chronostasis, they were both in the Shiai Seikai arc, and I think that would make some sense. Who else? I guess, like I said, other UA faculty members like Ectoplasm I think would make some sense. Maybe Hound Dog or Snipe. Snipe would be pretty cool. Oh, what the heck? Did my bandage or my scarf just stop his level 1? I couldn't see because of all like the stage hazards and stuff, but I think my scarf stopped his level 1. Oof. That was kind of lucky on my part, but let's see. Let's watch out for that armor attack, and then let's do this. Let's do that, and then let's get in there, and then do this, and finish off the combo. Pretty good. And let's start with the yellow attack, and completely miss it. And this. Jiro, cover me. Okay, or not Jiro. Oh, she just fell out of the sky. Okay. Alright. But yeah, I can't really think of any other heroes. I'm really thinking here because what other heroes would have some attachment with Eraserhead? I'm trying to think. I don't know. Let's think of some students maybe. Maybe there's some students that would make some sense. Maybe I don't know. Maybe Monoma, because Monoma did help him, you know, or tried to help him with the whole Eri thing in Season 5. He asked Monoma to help him, so I guess Monoma could be a character. I think he'd be pretty cool. But Either way, I still think it might be a villain. I definitely just think it'll be villain based on like what the trailer said, and also because I definitely think we need another villain, especially with My Villain Academia being added. Like there's like a ton of villains you can choose from. But you know, those are my thoughts of like, you know, which heroes or students could be a character if it isn't a villain. And if it is an Eraserhead themed season pass. But anyway, GG to Tokoyami, and let's move on to the next round. Alrighty, we're jumping into our next match. We're battling an all for one. Ooh, okay, this will be a pretty interesting matchup. Let's get into it. Alright, here we go. Ooh, okay, nice projectile. Let's do an armor attack, and then get hit with a red attack. Alright. Ooh, okay, nice. Let's do this. Nice, and let's cancel that quirk. And then let's pull you back in. And pull you back in. Oh, wait, that was the wrong one. My bad, misinput. Oh, okay. I was just gracefully falling out of the sky. Oh my goodness, that was so goofy looking. Let's just do it again. That was so goofy looking. Oh my goodness. But let's talk about some other things here. So, on the topic of season pass, I suppose if it isn't an Eraserhead season pass, my predictions still stand. I still think it's either going to be Hood or Redestro. In my prediction video, I talked about I think it might be Hood or Redestro, you know, for the villains team, because I think they make sense. Like if we're getting another villain, I think Hood and Redestro definitely fit. You know, DLC characters, because you know you want the DLC characters to be really cool and like interesting. I definitely think those two characters are really cool and interesting. But I think Hood has a higher chance over Redestro, only because Redestro I think is like a huge selling point. If they were going to make a third game, I definitely think they would use Redestro as like a huge selling point. But then again, I said the same thing about Shinso, and they added Shinso as the first season 2 character, so I mean, anything can go, I suppose. But I definitely think Hood still has a higher chance, just because I don't know, I think Hood would be a really cool like addition. I'm not saying Redestro wouldn't be, because I would love to see Redestro. I love the Meta Liberation Army. I think they're all really cool, but I just think Hood has a higher chance, just because I don't know, I just think he does for some reason. I can't really explain why, but I just think he does. But yeah, other characters, I suppose, maybe another Meta Liberation Army character, maybe like Getten, I think be a really cool addition. I don't know, I really like the Meta Liberation Army. I think they're really cool. But let's see, who else? Jiro. What happened there? Wait, where did my Jiro go? Wait a minute, that was his Jiro. I thought that was my Jiro. I was like, Jiro, what are you doing? Why did you do any damage? But, okay, let's... Oh, he pushed me back. I don't think that's gonna hit. Nope. The scarf was too short. Let's just try again. I got the meter. Either way, even if it doesn't kill, it'll cancel out his quirk. Yeah, that's fine. And then let's just go. Oh, okay. Stop. Oh, my goodness. That's a lot of damage. Okay. We just gotta watch out for those projectiles now. And, okay, I have a plan. Okay, that didn't go to plan. Oh, that so didn't go to plan. I was like, I'll just run up and hit him. But that didn't work. But anyway, GG that all for one, and yeah. But anyway, I think I'm gonna wrap the video up here now. Yeah, we battled some pretty awesome players tonight. They had some pretty cool combos, and just overall, it was a really fun time battling everyone. GG again to everyone. And yeah, we also got to talk about the idea of the Eraserhead season pass, you know, like the season pass being themed around Eraserhead, because I just think it's a pretty interesting topic. I've been seeing it going around on, you know, Reddit and stuff, like the One Justice 2 community. I've been seeing it, like, you know, talked about, and I just wanted to talk about my thoughts about, you know, the whole idea and who I think might be the last character if it is, you know, an Eraserhead season pass. If it is an Eraserhead season pass, I think it's going to be Chronostasis. If it isn't, I think Hood and Redestro have a high chance of making it into the game. But again, those are just my thoughts and speculations. Nothing has been confirmed. Like, it hasn't been confirmed that this is an Eraserhead season pass. It hasn't been confirmed, you know, which character is going to be the final character. These are just my thoughts and, you know, speculations. And yeah, but let me know your guys' ideas and thoughts down in the comments below. I would love to hear your guys' opinions about this topic. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please like and subscribe. That would be amazing. And I will see you guys next time. Later.